going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Sim News, baby. Today, the map PDAs for Farm Sim 23 have been revealed, and we got 10 modders to talk about, including an update on Bucks County from TNT Modding. It's getting closer. Let's check it out. Today, we've got a new blog for Farming Simulator 23 showcasing the PDA for both maps, Amberstone and New Brun. First, let's take a look at the United States map, Amberstone, inspired by regions of the northern parts of the United States and characterized by large rock formations in the center of the landscape. There's going to be 17 different fields, all of which can be purchased, plus production chains, sell points, and everything else you would expect to see, not only from a mobile farming game, but any farming simulator game nowadays anyway. Granted, both maps feature these things, so there you go. From my experience playing the game, this map will feel a lot like a cross between Elm Creek and the previous Farm Sim 20 map. The lighting as well makes the map feel very bright and vibrant. And the other map coming with Farm Sim 23 is New Brun. As the name may suggest, it is more defined by German-speaking countries, and instead of large rock formations, a large wide river flows through the region. 2 bridges let you cross over the northern and western regions, and there's 18 fields on this map instead of 17, but they're a little bit smaller, plus all the production chains and sell points that the previous map has. The map definitely has a Felsbrunn but newer vibe from Farm Sim 19. It is more flat than you would probably expect as well. The lighting also feels a bit more muted than Amberstone, but still very beautiful. We also got some new screenshots from both maps, and the blog has been reposted, so you guys can take a look at that if you'd like to as well over on the Farming Simulator website. I will have more information about Farm Sim 23 releasing soon, so keep an eye out for that. Speaking of, if you're curious, Farming Simulator 23 will be released on Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023 for Nintendo Switch, iPhone and iPad, and Android devices. You can pre-order Farming Simulator 23 right now on your preferred platform of those 3, and I will be getting Farm Sim 23 and showcasing more information as soon as I'm able. And if you have any questions about it, just drop them in the comments. And also, check out my first look video where I played Farm Sim 23 for the first time at PAX with Kermit from Giant Software. I wasn't able to show off any gameplay, but you guys could see my first reactions and some exclusive info, so make sure to check that out if you haven't seen it already. Jumping over to modern news, TNT Modding says that Bucks County, PA is back with Giants waiting testing for the 3rd time. Unfortunately, there were a few minor things that needed to be fixed, and it may still go 1 or 2 more times through testing as they get everything sorted to Giant standards. TNT Modding is hoping for a release before this weekend, but with the waiting list the way it is, that could easily change, and realistically, we're probably looking at a 2 or maybe even 3 week span before we see it. At the best case. Either way, I will keep you updated as more information is made available. Mr. Hector's Carpathian Countryside map has been finished and is now with Giants awaiting testing for the first time. The map is for all platforms and will also have a PC-only variant in the future with some additional scripts. Usually, modders drop the PC version first and then the crossplay, but not this time around. I like this way much better, if I'm honest. He's also said that the map will be getting updates as Farm Sim 22 gets new features, such as the Gerval DLC bells that we got a few weeks ago. You guys can expect to see lots of detail and a very complex map, so keep a lookout on the testing list for this one soon. You won't want to miss it. And if you don't want to miss any first looks at the Valley the Old Farm before it releases, well, JM Gaming has dropped their first look on the map as well, including some gameplay as well as a small map tour. Just like Zyro's video yesterday, it's also in French, so if you're like me, you won't know what he's saying. However, you can turn on auto-generated English subtitles, so that's all good. Speaking of maps, Lancey Boy has added a new shed to his American Falls map. This shed is a massive hall with a folding open door at the very front to fit even the largest machinery. There's also a pedestrian door on the side, so you can go in and out without having to open up the big door every single time. It's a really cool design and just another addition to make this map one of the best out there once it's released. Currently, it is getting put through its final touches, so keep you posted once we got more. PC Bueller Farms shows off the interior of his Volvo semi-truck today, saying that he's got the Daycab interior all ready for texturing. The only thing left to do now is to overhaul the sleeper interior for Farm Sim, and then he'll be starting working on the textures for the whole truck. Poly count for the Daycab with the interior is also below 150k, which is good. Shouldn't have any troubles getting on Mod Hub. He did talk a little bit more about the truck in his weekend update video that was released a few days ago. We talked about that in Farm Sim News yesterday, so check it out if you haven't seen it already. EY Modding's dropped another video on YouTube showing off his John Deere 4020 pulling tractor with 1,500 horsepower. This thing's a monster. In the video, he used a tractor pull mod, I think that's Dominic's, and he redlined around 4,200 RPM and made it almost all the way to the end. A really neat roleplay tractor, or just something to have fun with your friends. And of course, a great way to remind Clutch that he's not the best driver in Farm Sim, and you're not even their Matt Cisa, get out of here. Check out EY Modding's tractor pulling video on YouTube, link below. It's epic. Speaking of epic, 82 Studio dropped a teaser of what looks to be the TLX 2022 with a snowplow on it, but this one is a whole lot bigger than the one we've already got. He's been working on a smaller version of his big snowplow that came with the Winter Wolf pack, and a lot of comments on his post are suspecting the same thing. Either way, you can catch him live on YouTube tomorrow, where he'll likely be showing off this mod and more, and maybe some other goodies. I hope so. Rooster Mods dropped an info sheet for his Parker 6500 grain cart to celebrate its submission to ModHub for all platforms. The cart will have a 21,144 liter capacity. It unloads in 60 seconds. I did some math, by the way. That's 352.4, I think, liters per second. It's got an animated gate meter. It requires 120 horsepower. We'll have different tire options, at least 2 of them. We'll have the options for the rear lights and auger lights, and we'll have 6 different SMV configurations. This will be the largest Parker grain cart from Rooster once released. It looks epic. I can't wait to see this in the game. And then Modding has shared a few more screenshots of his Bunning Lowlander Mark IV 105 Muck Spreader. One heck of a name. It's being finished up right now and then will be off for testing for PC. At least that's the game plan. He is going to try and get it on consoles as well, but that could either be getting in Bunning into the game or just dropping a Lizard version. Still no solid plan for either. Right now he's just focusing on getting the mod onto the mod hub, and then he'll go from there. Totally understandable. It's great to see NM Modding back in action too. We missed you, my dude. And lastly today, 4D Modding are bringing back a mod introduced in Farm Sim 19 as the 20-foot Bale trailer, now known as the old Bale trailer, with some new customization options and Bale auto load as well. As of yesterday, this mod was in console testing, but the testing list hasn't been updated, at least when I'm making this video. So we could see it released soon on the mod hub, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Also, they've worked on a lot of mods for Farm Sim 22, but this is only the second mod on Mod Hub, at least in that amount of time. Hopefully we see some more. And this is the second Farm Sim news this week. That worked? That kind of worked, right? I don't know, let's work on my outros, and let's work on just like everything else about Farming Simulator news. Yeah, this is not working. Let's move on. Links to everything we talked about today can be found in the description, and you can check out the entire video in the form of a news article of farmsimnews.com, thanks to Yoast Modding. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod's going to be released, and if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. That way, you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. That's it. Hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Bye. So it's supposed to be over 80 degrees today, so I'm gonna finish up my videos and I'm gonna go sit outside.